Good morning, my meta friends. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, your favorite Chad's dad, the largest and biggest cock in crypto. Shout out to my roosters. Guys, today we'll be talking about Sandbox. I've been doing exploration, doing my knowledge, doing my Christian Dior, D-Y-O-R. And I'm excited about Sandbox. I want to share more info. I can't believe we slept on this. I looked over there a few months ago, and I'll tell you why I didn't ape in, but ultimately I should have. We'll also be talking about Harmony One. They've been down. As far as the blockchain, I don't know exactly what the issue is, but we've experienced this before, and it was some custom RPC issues. I'll provide a potential solution. I'll provide a potential probable solution. I don't know if it works or not. And we'll be talking about more projects as well. What do we got here? We got Sandbox, Harmony One down. We got some NFT tools to check their rarity and also that tracks whales that own major NFTs. If they're minting something, it's like they're tracking their wallet. So I got some tools for that. And then we'll talk about that Funny Bunny NFT. No, excuse me, Funny Bunny NFT. That Funny Bunny airdrop, I think it was a WTF or something that is potentially malicious. I ended up deleting the link that was posted in our Discord by one of the community members. We don't know what's going on, and apparently someone was saying that they approved contract and they lost their ETH. So when it comes to airdrops, guys, it's important that we pay attention, and we don't ape into airdrops. Don't get too thirsty out there for free stuff. You got to watch out and wait. And that's why I didn't post that, because I didn't know if it was legit or not. But then, the community beat me to the punch, and it ends up being questionable. I don't know. So I deleted it. We'll keep an eye on it. Maybe it's legit. Maybe it's not. But I believe Punish in the Discord said it was Funny Bunny. That fees WTF. So make sure you ask a lot of questions. Shout out to Yam that he's like, oh, this contract looks weird, although it took him like 10 posts to explain what was going on. But, there could be a communication language barrier. But ultimately, guys, if you're in the Discord, it's important that before you share a link, especially if it's a referral link, you got to make sure it's okay. Okay. And also me, as the owner of the server, I'm trying my best to, verify everything, but I can't verify it all at once, guys. And I'm only one man. So at the end of the day, you got to take care of yourself out here and ask questions. Ultimately, I deleted it. And it seems like the only person that was impacted was Punish. And he said it was only a few $100. And I don't know if it's permanent or not. I really don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. So I just deleted it. So just the recap here. Whenever there's a new airdrop that's promising this, that, and a third, wait and see what's going on to see if anybody gets sniped down, because you can't be too thirsty for free stuff. And if it's indeed legit and it's free, you'll be able to get it, a few days down the line. Okay, let's talk about these NFT tools real quick. I want to talk about some NFT tools that I came across this morning. I haven't used them yet, but they seem quite promising. Let me go ahead and refresh this page and show you guys these tools, and then we'll talk about the Sandbox, guys, because that's really the topic at hand. I think that we have completely ignored a pumper and a kaboomer, and it's simply because of email verifications, and I don't really like anything that appears to be centralized, but I'll tell you why ultimately I'm going to interact with the platform. But first, let's check out these NFT tools that may be of value to you guys. Am I sharing my screen? No, I'm not. Let me turn off these coins, and let me go back to the Discord over here. Boom. And you could go over here to NFT tools on the left-hand side, right here to tools, NFT tools. And I posted a couple promising looking tools. Icy tools where you could track and discover trending NFTs with real-time insights. I mean, you could always go to OpenSea and see what collections, but this one apparently organizes it a little bit better. And then this other one, NFT Signal, discover trending NFT projects. You could track which project NFT collectors and influencers are aping into real time. So, if they own if you own a Bored Ape Yacht Club, if you have a nice collection, people want to know what else you want to buy. You may be an influencer in the space. So this NFT Signal tracks big whales basically and sees, if a big whale's minting something, perhaps maybe it can trend. So that's what's Discover Trending Projects. And you can see who recently minted what. Okay, top collectors, you can find by the top collectors, these gentlemen that own, big NFTs. And you can see top collectors 3 days. You can see, let's say, Prexy, whoever this guy is. And you can see what he purchased. NFT Box, he purchased World of Women, Doodles, okay, Ethereum name server. So there's a lot. Nobi Toads. Sad Cats, I've never heard of this. You see, so these are big dogs, and you may want to watch what they're doing. And this is on nftsignal.io. I'll go ahead and link this below. Guys, drop a comment in the chat. Am I actually live or not? Yeah, I am. I don't see anything coming in the chat, but I see Manuel. I believe Manuel, right? Somebody shared this video already in Discord. So let me go ahead and share this. NFT Signal, okay? And then this other one, Icy Tools. And Icy Tools shows you the trenders. I just came across these tools, so I don't know, how updated they are, but they seem very promising. And, another tool under our belt, maybe okay. Show you Icy Tools real quick. Boom, and then you can see trending collections within the hour, within the day, 3 days. So you can keep an eye on the hour trenders. And look, what I'm noticing here is two projects that were involved in Monsters Club. This was a free mint to anybody that transacted more than 1 ETH volume on OpenSea last year. So if your total volume on OpenSea is 1 ETH or more, you can mint a Monster with an F, not with an S, for free. The gas fee, is probably like $40-50. I ended up minting it. You can go on the page and I posted it. So it's all cool. It's legit. And then you got this Cat Bricks Clubhouse, which is revealing their Cat Bricks today around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is one that we got whitelisted on and that we minted early. And I've been letting you guys know. The floor right now is low, 0.115. It hasn't really moved. So, this may be a move. I already have a bag, you know what I mean? But like high volume, the floor is about right. They're about to reveal. So, Monsters, Cat Bricks, those are two that we're in. And you could check some other ones out, Let's see what's been trending, let's say, in the past 12 hours. Let that load up. And I'll tell you, if Cat Bricks is not on the 12-hour listing, I'd probably be paying attention. So you could see, yeah, it's not. So Cat Bricks is not listed in this 12 hours. So Cat Bricks is really making noise right now. So, that may be a hint. I'm not your financial advisor, your NFT daddy, although maybe I should be, okay? So that's what's going on. Icy Tools and the other one that I posted there in the tool channel, NFT Signal. And that way you could track influencers and see what they're buying. Shout out to Passive Crypto Show. Good morning. Passive Crypto Show, finally catching another live. Indeed. Thank you for passing by. Cryptonomicon says, top of the morning. Hope all is well. Champ, your thoughts on what's the best coin to stake right now? I mean, that's too absolute, man. Like, I can't say the best coin to stake, but, there's a lot of coins to stake. We've been talking about them, all of them up and down the DeFi leagues. The jewels, predominantly I like Jewel and Phantom. And then when you're talking about Phantom, I've also repeated Tomb. It's algorithmically pegged to Phantom, so there's somewhat of a direct or indirect. There's somewhat of a correlation. You can argue whether it's completely direct or indirect. I'd say it's more direct, but anyway. Tomb, T-shares, stuff like that. Again, I can't say it's the best because that always changes. It's like, what is the best? That's subjective to what your goals are, subjective to the time, You know what I mean? Yo, champ, I bought a few NFTs last year. They all are trash. I could have sworn I did my research, but it wasn't enough. Need to keep tuning in. You got them gems. Listen, when it comes to these NFTs, I was reading an article about, like, for instance, crypto skulls, which is trending right now. It took them a while to sell out. I think they started minting last year, a long time ago, and it wasn't. I think they minted in April. They didn't sell out till like the summer, and it wasn't until like in October that they started announcing new things to do with their tokens, utility with their tokens, that it started pumping. Now, this month, they're top. They're like top 5. So you never know. You never know. I'll be honest. I haven't made gains with NFTs. Okay, I'm a crypto OG maniac, 100% of old full-time OG crypto. You know I've been here. But I can't brag about making gains in NFTs because I haven't. Now, I'm up on some. You know what I mean? But I haven't really, I haven't flipped like that. So we'll see. We'll see. When it comes to like these single NFT projects, these collections that are just memeable, I'm still questioning whether it's a boomer or not. I'm following the trend though. I'll be honest with you. So, I'm in it to win it. And let's see, I think that there's promise. Now, that leads us into the next topic of discussion, which is Sandbox. And I'm much more interested in speculating on systems and protocols than I am on individual projects and products that are memeable. Okay? So that brings me to Sandbox, which is an ecosystem. It's a whole protocol. It allows creators to publish different NFTs, and they have a marketplace. So I can't believe we slept on this thing. So let's talk about Sandbox. And I'll tell you why we slept on it. Again, I'm an OG DeFi man, a crypto maniac boomer. I don't want to deal with centralized exchanges, emails. We're in crypto to reduce counterparty risk, okay? To remove the middleman. Now, when it comes to Sandbox, you got to sign up to their website because they have a game engine. I think it's powered by Unity, which powers their metaverse. That metaverse is not on the blockchain. Excuse me. All you're dealing with the blockchain is the assets and the access to their metaverse. So that's what's going on. No, I don't have the Rona. I have something stuck here in my throat. I was reading an article that cannabis users are protected against Rona, allegedly in some study that they, Anyway, you got to check out Phantom there at 302. Someone posted his Phantom going to all-time highs today. I don't know. I think that it's potentially soon, though. You know how extra bullish I am on Phantom. So let's talk back about Sandbox. Sandbox right now, it's about $5. Let me refresh here. $4.94. This ranked number 38. This token is a big dog. Okay, I've talked about it and I've seen it. But again, I was like, when I went to the site, and I was like, sign up. What do we mean? Email? What's going on over here? But, it took me some time. I ended up doing the research. Now you can see Sandbox lands here, 3.6 floor price. These lands started minting November 20th. It hasn't even been 2 months. Okay, I think that there's still legs on this thing. So if you go to their website, you can see the alpha season 1 is closed. So the way it works is that you can't even play this game yet unless you have an alpha pass. And they had basically a testing phase that they opened for a while, alpha season 1, where if you had the pass, which is an NFT, it give you access to roam the worlds and go check everything out and actually go into the universe. That has expired. I guess you can't go in right now. I guess they're still updating. So they're still in their, they're calling it alpha, but it kind of seems beta to me. But anyhow, if you participated in that Alpha 1 season, which is closed, you could have gotten up to level 5 and earned up to 1,000 sand and gotten some NFTs or whatever. We slipped. We didn't hit this. That's fine. Now, Alpha Season 2 is coming. I don't know, very soon. I think like a week or two or sometime towards the end of the month. I believe that you're going to need an Alpha Pass, which is an NFT that lets you get into the world. I don't know exactly if the passes from the before are legit for Alpha Season 2 or if there's going to be a new pass. I'm still doing research. You can also go to the marketplace and you could see all the NFTs they have for sale. and these are 3D assets that you can use in their world. Okay, you know they got big dogs over there, Walking Dead, Snoop Dogg, Atari. They got the major brands, and that's why I feel like this thing is almost too big to fail. Okay, you can see that they got all these NFTs you buy with Sand token, and the Sand token tells you exactly how much it is. So you got to buy with Sand token is what you use in the world. They got shoes, everything. You know what I mean? But what's even more attractive, and this is what really hooked me, is the game maker. This is what I think puts it aside from everything. This is what the innovation is right here. They got a program where you could code 3D assets and export them directly to the marketplace to sell in the Sandbox world. They got a tool to build the 3D assets. You don't need to code. This is major, okay? This is like, I understand why it's called Sandbox. So you could build games for the metaverse. Anyone can build 3D games for free. No coding required. Contribute to a vast metaverse filled with amazing creations and experience. So you got to download the program. You got to learn how to use it, obviously. I haven't done that yet. But again, it's set up so that you could do it without coding. Obviously, it's probably going to take some time to do something that's, I guess, marketable. But hey, play to earn. You could build games, build assets. So back again, going back to this marketplace, you could see that there's all kinds of assets. So this is built by the community. Like you can make a pillar. Like people are making shoes. So I mean, guys, houses. There's other things too. It's not like just they have different functions. So it's like they have different behaviors. Apparently, you can get a fighter, a decoration, an avatar, birds, citizens, doors, farm. There's all kinds of things that you could make for this world. Do you understand what's going on here, guys? I don't think I can't believe nobody talked to me about this. Yeah, I saw the name and come on, boomers, pay attention. Stop fapping around, guys. You guys are over there fapping around on the Pornhub, and in the meantime and in between time, things are booming over here. I'm ashamed at you guys, and myself too. I wasn't fapping around. At least I was on Jewel. Okay, I gave you guys Jewel, but come on, guys. Okay, I think it's time for us to focus more. We slipped on this completely. Now, I don't think it's too late. I think that, we may get in for season 2 and kapump it. But this thing is a boomer, in my opinion. Christian Dior. Okay, DYOR. Do your own research. So let's keep talking. So that's what really hooked me. Okay, now we can go back to the map here. You can see the map and the lands. Check out what's going on. Let me refresh this. Come on, guys. Check your browser before accessing the Sandbox game. Boom, boom, boom. Let it load up here. Am I sharing my screen? No. Return to full map. You can create and sell your own assets using Vox Edit. Do you get this? This is like Apple setting up the Apple Store, in early. And you could sell your app to guys. Come on, this is a boomer alert. Boomer alert. Okay, let me see light map. Nah, we don't need light map. Do we need? I want to see the branding on this. So yeah, there you go. There we go. So you can see Binance has worlds here. So this is a whole world. You'll be able to walk around in here and then go into different places. You see what I'm saying? Each little square is a land. You could put the squares together to make an estate and, build out your world, larger. Now, there's all kinds of, look at all these people here. So, they all have properties, and then you will be able to enter their game or their metaverse for free or for a fee. They got, if you, roam around here, you got Adidas. Even DeFi Kingdom's got a world out here too. So that's what really, let me find you DeFi Kingdoms. Binance got a few too. I saw DeFi Kingdoms had 2 worlds here. Look at this one's for sale for 600 ETH. Look at this stuff, guys. This is savage. Okay, kind of, I'm like, well, we should have had some land here. Was this Decentraland even has a land here? Or that's Bimbo, that's something else. I'll show you that DeFi Kingdoms. I knew it was somewhere right here. There it is. Look at that. DeFi Kingdoms got a land here too. So the fact that all your faves, all your brands, everybody's building here, and then the projects that I'm interested in minting, they're all saying, oh, but we want to get land on Sandbox so that we could put our stuff there too. So I'm like, okay, this is it. This is it. This is the Sandbox. Okay, so, one little square, floor is about 4 ETH. You could put the squares together and make an estate, and then you can make districts. I'm going to show you guys more information about land in just a moment. But just keep looking around out here. So you got all kinds of people. So my understanding, you got Atari here as well. My understanding is that with the Alpha Pass Season 2, you will be able to roam these streets, go around, and then enter into all these different properties and lands and experience whatever is being developed in those lands. Okay, from Atari to independent people. So you'll be able to roam around with your little avatar and your shoes, and that you can go in and out of places. And that's why lands like near Snoop Dogg over here, where's Snoop? So I know Snoop is somewhere around here. Lands near Snoop Dogg is like really expensive. There's Snoop. So Snoop has his metaverse. He's doing like a club or whatever, and then he's next to Steve Aoki. And this is kind of like the entertainment section, and it's very expensive to live around here or to have land around here. So look at this empty plot here. It's the whites are empty. Location on sale at OpenSea. This is a premium location, a 1x1 parcel. It's 99 ETH is going for. Look at this. This is incredible. This one right here, 200 ETH is going for. I mean, the bid's 250. Now, will it sell for that? I don't know, but you can go ahead and start bidding. Atari is going hard here too. So there will be a total of less than 200,000 lands in total. You'll be able to create games and monetize your land. You will also be able to rent your land to game creators that, if you don't have anything, you could rent your land and the creators could put the assets and use your land. And this all is done with Sand token. Okay, so let's talk about the land a little bit more. Boom, Sandbox token lands. Players will soon be able to purchase pieces of land. This is an old article, but this just gives you a rundown of what the lands are. The land in Sandbox, a total of 166,000 plus lands will ever be available, contained in a map that will form Sandbox Metaverse. 2 different land parcel types are available. Land, basic Sandbox unit on the map. Each land comprises 96 by 96 meter in the game world, just big enough to enable all types of blockchain experience. An estate is a combination of multiple lands. So, you put the little squares together. Land is the epicenter of the Sandbox universe. Lands are sandboxes that will allow you to play and create games, earn tokens, participate in the metaverse governance, and host contests and events. Why buy land now? Buying land allows you to build a gaming world that you fully own and control. Your land is indisputably yours forever, and you could choose to sell it or give it away. You could keep reading more. In a nutshell, land ownership allows you to be the first to secure desirable locations, participate in gameplay, host games and experiences on your land, monetize your investment, organize contests, participate in metaverse governance, and more. So there's going to be more land possibilities. Land districts, where an estate owner is owned by an estate is owned by several players. We call it a district. Owners of a district will be entitled to special governance rules. I mean, guys, how much more do I explain to you? Renting lands. Okay, so, the game maker. This thing is major. It's heavy duty, guys. And then you could look at the token economics. I've linked everything in the Discord. I think it's important for all of us to do the research. Okay, stop playing around out there. We need to do the research and focus, because just 2 months ago, this thing minted, and look at the sales. They're going for... Guys, I can't explain this enough. All the time that you're spending at your job, at researching the next business, arguably think that none of that can have a better return or investment than focusing your time on crypto. This is my opinion. Take it how you want to take it, but I can't find a space that I think has a better potential or ROI than crypto right now. Spending your time. Like, you could go and try to get, what's it called? I don't even remember what it's called because I'm not even in a corporate show. When you get a promotion, exactly. You could try to get your little promotion at your job or whatever. Or if you would have sniped a land on November 20th and flipped it for 200 ETH because you were paying attention. Telling you guys. All right, let me check out the chat. The Crypto Wonder podcast. Shout out to Champ in the chat. Shout out to Crypto Wonder. I see you out there. I see your videos. You've been talking about, I believe, Pulse. I threw something at Pulse. I got some skin in the game out there. Check out Shinobi Ninja. It's going to be a winner. Says, bro, all right. If you're if you want to talk about check out this, check out that, like that would be in the Discord leads, either a DeFi lead or an or NFT lead. If you think it's good and it's a good lead, drop it in there so that we could research, so we can Christian Dior, DYOR. Sounds like a little big planet on the blockchain, says Ilchromatic. It sounds like the most developed worlds that I've seen. I know about Decentralands and everything, but this one, the fact that it has major branding with corporations, like, listen, I'm not the corporate guy, okay? Obviously, I'm DeFi, I like alternatives, but you cannot ignore the trend here and the potential here. Like, I don't know. It's eating up Mana's market cap. Yeah, it's Sand is better than Mana. From what I'm seeing, yeah. I'm not that experienced with Mana, but it looks like Sandbox is way better. Another one that I'm focused on is NFT Worlds. I got some of those tokens that did well. And I think they're going to have some sort of a similar model. But so right now, Sandbox seems like the top dog. Now, again, I'm still bullish on DeFi Kingdoms, but I feel like DeFi Kingdoms has a different value proposition than Sandbox. Sandbox is like, here is your world for you guys to create, make stuff here. Like, it's kind of like the App Store. It's a sandbox, literally, for people to play in. DeFi Kingdoms, it's not a sandbox. They're not telling you to come build your heroes here. It's like, come build our game. Their value proposition is they're heavy on the tokenomics. I think that they're maniacs with, like, the way they set up the DeFi hybrid. So I wouldn't put Sandbox and Jewel in necessarily the same category. They're all play to earn, obviously, but Sandbox, I think, has longer legs. Why? Because it's empowering the community to create things. Just like Apple empowered the community to create apps with the App Store, this is very similar. I'm still bullish on Jewel. Don't get me wrong. It's not like they're one of the two. They're not competing with each other. I think these are different value propositions. So now that I'm so heavy and interested in Sandbox, now I've been thinking, what should I do here? Should I get land? Should I get an avatar? What should I be doing? Obviously, the play is to learn how to build things and sell them. Okay, you can speculate all you want, and that's good. You can make gains, but the real value is when you add value. Okay, by acquiring something and making something on top of it. So if you got land, maybe you populate it with things, or maybe you learn how to use that Vox graphic editors and you start making and selling things. So I'm focused on all of that. And also I can see some sort of a cross with the NFT collection that we are constructing, the Crypto Cox, the Fight Club. I mean, maybe this can end up over there. So you never know, okay? You never know out there, boomers. There's a lot to swallow here. Pause. Introducing Sandmatic staking at the Sandbox. So that's naturally the next progression. Like, I'm looking at this not just acquiring little NFTs. I'm looking at also like a speculator. How could I provide liquidity? How could I earn these tokens? And here you go, guys. Sandmatic staking at the Sandbox. They just launched this a few weeks ago, back December 16th. So this is about a month ago. Following the announcement of the partnership with Polygon, the Sandbox team has been working tirelessly to complete and switch to a more efficient Layer 2 ecosystem. Okay, too long to do the research. Sandbox is starting to deploy Layer 2 ecosystem on Polygon. They'll refer to Sand on Polygon as MSand, which is basically the wrap Sand, I would say. And the M-Sandmatic staking to ease access to M-Sand and Polygon is the first step. 300,000 M-Sand will be injected into the pool on a weekly basis. An additional boost of 200,000 M-Sand will be added every week for the first 4 weeks for early adopters. So that's probably about to run out. Sand holders who provide liquidity to the staking pool will be eligible to share a monthly allocation of M-Sand. Okay, the program opens up the 16th with the buffer period, and you can read more, and then you can see the contract addresses. So if you want to, this is great for a maniac like myself, because before I was checking out, where do I get sand? And it seems like, oh, you got to go to Gate, you got to go to Binance, and you got to do it on Uniswap and Ethereum. Now you can pick it up on Polygon on Uniswap. It's the M-Sand token, and here's the address. Okay, or you can buy it on QuickSwap too, but it's on Uni. Uni, you know, launched on Matic already. Sand, the utility governance token used throughout Sandbox universe, will now have staking options on a new layer in order to maintain a robust system. Okay, you could just keep reading it and how to do it, but you know, this is basically staking and bacon. You know, we're old school DeFi maniacs, so you should know that. I'm not going to read this entire article, but let me link it for you guys. And ultimately, I think that I'm going to start providing liquidity. I'll let you guys know, but that seems like the next step for the champion. You know what I mean? Now I'm thinking I should have been sitting here since last month, but hey, you know, you can't hit them all out the park. I need you guys focused out there. It's important, guys. I got to say so many times, attention, attention, attention. Okay, you guys are worrying about the Rona, about Dr. Fauci, about politics, about Donnie, about Joey. None of that stuff's going to do anything for you. Those people are not going to help you. And in fact, a lot of these people on the tubes are not going to help you either, because I didn't see a lot of people going hard on Sandbox and Matic and explaining. I didn't see anybody talking about this. Come on, guys. You know, I speak passionately because your life and our lives can change quickly, and they have been, if we just focus more, pay attention. Sheesh. Let me show you guys over here the staking tab. Where's it at? There you go. M-Sandmatic right now, APR is 101. So, I mean, it's not wild. It's not like, you know, those Jewel APRs that started like 1,000. But ultimately, I don't see that many people talking about this. I think I'm going to get in here. I can also see rewards and maybe giveaways to people to provide liquidity. Okay, this Sandbox is obviously still under development. So, you know, hop in the cord. I'm sounding like I'm shilling for the project. I'm not, but I'm excited because I see value. Just when I first saw Jules DeFi Kingdom, run those videos back. I'm one of the first that talked about it out there. And I'm like, whoa, this thing is like nothing I've ever seen before. I'm in. You know, when something stands out and they have something going on unique, you got to react. The sooner the better. You know that crypto is all about those that use it. The users get rewarded, and the ones in the front of the line get rewarded. If you're out there being a critic, watching from the sidelines, you're not going to be a boomer. Okay, you could be a critic, you could be a spectator, but ultimately, if you want to be a kapumper, a kaboomer, you got to jump into the trenches. You got to lose an arm and a limb, an arm or a limb before you call yourself a cryptomaniac soldier. You got to step on a landmine or 3. Okay? If you've never been wiped out, or if you've never been clapped up by a malicious contract, or you've never been rugged, I mean, these are it's part of the game out here, guys. All right, boomers, I think I covered all of the beats that I hit. Did I talk about everything? I think I did. I certainly think I did. Shout out to them. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited because I see the opportunities. I know it's there. I see it. I see the people coming up. I'm excited. I see people winning. I'm excited. When you see people winning, when you see people improving, use that as motivation. Instead of being like, oh, I wish that was me. Like, oh, that could be me too. Instead of I wish. No, that me too. Okay, so to me, I want everybody out there me too. And the real me too's. Not the funny bunny me too. You know what I'm talking about. Shout out to my crypto cocks out there. My big cocks, my big roosters. Okay, come to the Discord. Check out our under construction project at Crypto Cox to see who the big cocks are. Okay. Major kabooms. Excitement on the networks. Manuel says, Harmony champ, you forgot to talk. Yeah, I think I did. No, I didn't. I talked about that in the beginning of the broadcast, but let me repeat that. Harmony appears to have gone down overnight. I logged in right before the live stream, and it was working for me. I went into DeFi Kingdoms. Everything looked good. But, it's been having issues. Harmony just hit an all-time high, I believe, or it's damn near close. Let me go ahead and show you guys the price. And this is not the first time that they've had connection issues. Now, I don't know exactly what the issue is, but I'm assuming it could be a connection to the RPC issue. That's what happened in the past. I linked a video to a potential solution where you change the custom RPC to the Harmony Pocket network and you connect to a different node, and maybe that node is not as congested. The video is down in the Discord. I put it up. Here it is. How to add Harmony mainnet shard in MetaMask with Pocket powered. I did this back in like October or November when Harmony was having similar issues, and it worked all right for me. I don't know if that's the solution today, but you may want to explore that. But yeah, guys, let's pay attention, man. Like that's like guys, if you're paying attention, if you're out there in the front of the line, if you were paying attention to BTC, if you were paying attention to ETH, you just got to pay attention to the trends and stop being a spectator. And you got to jump in the pool. You got to jump in there. You can't, or stop watching from the bleachers. Jump on the court, guys. Jump on the court. You got to watch a little bit before you jump in the court, and like do your Dior. Do your Dior, but hey, ultimately you got to jump in there. In my opinion, not financial advice. IMO. All right, guys. I think we hit all the beats today. Shout out to Manuel. Oh, last one I want to talk about is this cat bricks. I'm excited because I minted these, and now we just saw that they were trending. So let me hit a refresh right quick here and see how this is looking. But, keep an eye on this project. It's done well. I let you know about look at that. It's up 0.14. Look at that. Just in the middle of me talking. It went up like 10, 20% right now. Okay? Don't act like the champ. Pay attention, guys. Just all you got, just pay it. Somebody came into the Discord yesterday. Champ, how do I sign up? What do I pay for the lead? Guys, this is not sign up to my Patreon and give me money for leads. No, guys, I'm teaching you guys how to fish. I'm making men out of mice out here. All you need to do is focus and pay attention. All the information is being given out. No money down. Okay, I just want boomers on my team. I need savages next to me that are focused. This is not join my Patreon and start paying monthly. Nah. This is more John Blaze. This is more John Blaze than that. This is more John Blaze than just your sign up to my Patreon. Nah. This is Champagne Crypto, the original kaboomer. I'm excited, guys. And I put that excitement, that passion behind what I'm saying because I believe it. And I'm excited. I see the opportunities right before us. I see the gains. I see the little mice turning into men out there. I see the poodles turning into pits. I see the famine turning into a feast. I see the cunts turning into cocks. Shout out to all the maniacs. I appreciate you guys. All my OGs that have been rocking with me. Definitely a life-changing experience, and I appreciate all you maniacs out there. I'm going to continue to give you that 1,000 reel every single day. I'm not retiring. We're not stopping. We're going harder for 22 and beyond. I told you guys the path to 7 figures, and for many of us in here, it's the path to 8 and beyond. We're not playing games out here. Shout out to my crypto 300 warriors, my savages, my snipers. And the funny bunnies out there. There's a few of them, but but mostly we're trying to get those baby bear cubs and have them grow up into OG crypto maniacs. All right, guys. And on that note, I'm done for today. Jump on that cord and chat with the OGs. I appreciate you guys. Stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain. Satoshi's big cousin. Cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for pumping in.